with King Dave filming it tonight. A couple of weeks' time.
Hopefully tomorrow. You know.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Priority treatment.
You take it out and my guitar smashed on the table.
Oh no, that's going to go viral. Don't worry.
It's going to be like Iggy that drops his guitar.
Oh, we get it on
It's
later.
like that.
It'll be on YouTube later. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Have you got a website then?
Yeah, we do. It's www.boattoro.com.
Okay.
It's nice and simple.
Yeah.
We're on loads of like social sites.
Yeah.
Loads of Bandcamp pages.
Facebook, Bandcamp,
Yeah.
and YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, drop by and say hello if you're listening.
Yeah.
And this is going out to all the wards, isn't
That's
it?
right. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hope we're doing okay for you.
Sure. And if you've got a question, though, you can pick up the phone, press the blue hospital rail button on the screen that gets through to me, and it's absolutely free. The whole of September is free telephone calls and also TV, by the way.
Amazing.
Not that you're going to watch TV, you listen to the Boat to Row. Influences.
Influences.
Yeah.
Influences, I guess. Okay, so for Boat to Row, like me and Ben went to university together, and we studied popular music.
Yeah. Which uni was this?
We went to Wolverhampton University.
Right, yeah.
And for like our third year piece, we specialised in songwriting, and because of that, I guess we were introduced to so many kind of different types of songwriters and whatnot, and we studied quite a lot of the kind of 60s kind of explosion of music in general, and people like kind of Joni Mitchell, Dylan, Neil Young, and Crosby, Stills and Nash, amongst like many others, really opened my eyes to kind of writing songs, really, and especially Dylan. I really kind of obsessed over him for quite a while, and I don't know if that comes across in our music, but I guess it's more the excitement at the time when you really find something new that you don't know much about. It's easy to obsess about something, and it just felt like a natural thing for me to start doing, to write songs, and not only did I need it for my degree, but I really enjoyed it and really kind of got out of it, and it was something that I'd never tried to write the lyrics at the time, and I was just a guitarist really, so the idea of kind of structuring songs and making stuff up was really appealing, and I guess like as a band, I get, like we mentioned earlier, I don't know, I feel as if we have kind of artists that we listen to that we kind of look up to or aspire to, but I don't really think we sound like them at all in any way. And there's a lot of kind of music out there at the minute that we could easily fit in with, like a lot of successful bands doing a similar thing to us. But I still feel as if we kind of have our own thing going on, which is really nice. How about you, Ben? What influences have you got?
I just follow what you play, to be honest.
You're his influence.
No, I guess like Michael said, obviously there's a lot of like contemporary bands as well that we love, like Midlake and Fleet Foxes, and kind of stuff that you might think if you know the kind of scene that we come from. But then other stuff like I really like kind of instrumental guitar bands, kind of not like that sounds like I like Steve Vai or something like that. That's not true. Bands like kind of like Mogwai and Explosion in the Sky, who are like all kind of like about textures and things like that, and Sigur Rós. It's not like an obvious thing that comes into our music, but I guess like again it's like another kind of reference point that maybe we think of. I don't think when we write we particularly like we're going to write a song today that sounds like Bob Dylan or whoever, but maybe like subconscious that what have you been listening to for the last few weeks, kind of like brewing up in there, and you've got a few ideas that come from that. But I think a lot of my influence personally comes from like the mood in the room almost when we're writing, like how it feels, how the direction everyone's kind of taking it, and I kind of like to draw off the rest of the band. It just feels quite natural that way because of how we all are together.
Yeah. Okay. Anna?
I could keep saying, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I've played classically for ages, and I only really listened to classical music for years and years.
Yeah.
And then like sort of Mahler and Beethoven and Shostakovich and people like that. And then I kind of discovered like bands like Arcade Fire, who use strings, and from that kind of bands like Beirut and Hawk and Hacksaw, and then the band I was playing with at the time were really into Mutual Milk Hotel, so we got into that, and then sort of the world of other music opened up for me. So I guess it's a relatively recent thing, kind of in the last 10 years I've been discovering sort of like more popular music, I guess.
Yeah. Lydia?
I studied a jazz degree for 4 years, so I suppose most of when I play drum kit usually in Worcester, so most of my drumming influences are jazz drummers, like Alvin Jones or Art Blakey or those kind of people. But I've always been really interested in world music as well, so I listen to lots of Cuban music, African music, Celtic music, anything. I suppose I just try to see like how much I can get away with putting into boats or about music.
And do you get away with it?
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of reggae and
But I don't get away with that.
You've been rumbled.
Has only one person helped you in your music career so far, more than anybody else?
Helped me.
Yeah.
Some behind the scenes guy.
We've had people who've helped us along the way, I guess, at different stages. There's never really been any one person who's been with us the whole story through. Like, we've had a couple of managers who have helped us in their own ways, like at different points, and then we like manage ourselves now because we just felt that we wanted to do that. We felt like we were in the positions to do that, but at different points we have had people who kind of guided us or just even just helped us find shows and things like that. So what do you guys think?
Adrian Goldberg's been quite popular recently. Twice.
Yeah.
As you know. You've been on this show, have you?
We've done,
Yeah.
we did something with us at a festival as well. So. Yeah.
I think some bands get really lucky and some, like a bigger artist will take them under their wing, kind of nurture them almost and give them a few breaks, and I guess we're still waiting for that to happen maybe, but at the same time we've kind of forged our own path, and I think things have happened to us when they're ready for them to happen to us, and I guess we haven't resented anyone for anything that's ever happened to them or that hasn't happened to us. We've just had our own path as the band, I guess. And
I guess like we kind of come from, especially perhaps like me and Ben, like we kind of played in like loads of like punk bands over the years, and that kind of DIY ethos has always been embedded in us. The idea of we'll just do it ourselves if no one else can help us, and we still do that today. Really, like we book our own shows and we kind of go about doing anything that we want to, like recording anything really, like off our own back. Because that's how it gets done.
it's kind of like
it's kind of simple, really.
is anyone else ever going to have as much passion for doing this band as we are? Like until that day, I guess we're always going to be the driving force of it.
Yeah.
Would you like to get signed? Would that be the dream or not?
I think like the dream, I think I can speak up from everyone really, would be to live off our music. In some way, if we don't have to have a day job that involved your typical day job, then we would gladly do that. If we could live off our music, that would be the dream more than anything. However big or small that would be, that would be amazing, really. Or even if it was just for a brief amount of time or whatnot, whatever really. If we could live off our music, that'd be brilliant. So yeah, getting signed would be cool.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Yes.
You never know, he's laid up in hospital.
Yes.
If you're listening.
Yeah, if you're listening.
Pick up that phone.
Pick up that phone.
Right then, ready for another one?
Yeah, we could either play Heavy Whistle or Whistle.
We got.
What do you think? Okay, let's do Whistle because we brought this dude with us.
Right, okay.